Beautiful.
Yes, yes, we on. The hottest show. Know what I mean? On Saturdays. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's intellectually embracing Smitty's corner. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all, man, our team got the most collection of talent. You know what I'm saying? We can't be seen, we can't be touched, we can't be stopped. You know what I mean? Really Rockefeller for real on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's what we got going on, man. Y'all truly ain't ready for the dynasty thing. You feel me? Listen, I gotta talk my talk sometime. You know what I mean? I gotta talk my talk sometime. You know what I mean? You know, Smitty smoking the smoke. Grace got her drink in the background. I know she doing the thing. You know what I mean? Yes, yes. Crack a bottle. You know what I mean? You know I'll put the crack a bottle joint on there, and I will pin in the chat with the stream, y'all. You know how we do. All right, listen, man. Let me give a quick pause for the cause, man. She up in a building already. You know what I'm saying? Got my man Truth. Truth, what up, baby? Man, I ain't seen you in a minute. Truth, what up, kid? You know what I'm saying? If you want to, come up. You know where to find us. Come up. You know what I mean? He said, miss you too, G. What up, baby? Blood in. You already know. Salute too. And Music Man 1982. Salute to Randy. What's going on? Good evening to you. You know what I mean? Listen, y'all. All right, we got 19 episodes. We got 19 of the things, all right? Salute to our Instagram family who's also tuning in. We know you're tuning on IG, so salute. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all enjoying all the new content that we are bringing you guys. Already got Vagoda in the check-in. Vagoda, what's going on? Glad you pulled up. All
Hi
right.
there.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening.
morning.
You know what I mean? Glad you pulled up.
You're
Listen,
lucky
y'all.
that there is a holiday today. So lucky.
Let them finish,
I'm
sir.
not
Let
going
them
to be
finish.
here for.
Oh, I am.
I'm just
Okay.
going to be here for 10 minutes.
Whoa. Respect to you. Thank you so much for coming up. I see why a lot of content creators hold off until they pull people up. Allow Soap to finish. I promise you, you will have an endless time tonight to get whatever you have to say out, joking wise, intellectual wise, educational wise. Okay, sir? Allow for the host to finish, and then we'll go ahead and let you get yours off. Okay? I digress. My mic is muted. Soap, respectfully finish what you were saying, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Ah,
Pagoda,
I
thanks for
just
coming up, man. I appreciate you, man. Much love. But listen, let me get to the rules of engagement, and then I'm gonna drop this video. All right.
Speaking
It's like,
of those,
mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of those, salute to Lola, right? Lola, I'm glad you're in the building. All right, listen, y'all. Number one, respect the host and co-host at all times. All right. You see us three up here. We don't tolerate disrespect. You already know what time it is, all right? You show disrespect, you're out of here. That is just what it is, all right? No cursing, disrespectful language towards anyone on the panel or chat. One mic is and always will be in effect, okay? And I might even bring down the countdown too sometime. You know, I got the little countdown, little timers and all that, all right? Number four, please stay on topic. If you don't know the topic, feel free to ask, all right? That's very easy to do, okay? One, once my countdown begins, your mics will be muted, you know what I mean? Or I'll mute it for you. You know what I mean? If you don't mute it, then you'll be kicked off the panel. All right. 6, if you're beefing or have any disagreement with anyone a part of the intellectual soapbox and K&R brand, please settle your issues before appearing on the panel or chat. All right. Number 7, please don't use any of our content without our consent, written or verbal. Okay. And listen, failure to follow these rules will lead to you being removed from the chat or panel. Okay, which we don't want to do. We want to have a good time and enjoy the show. All right. Let me get to my peoples, man. Let me get to Grace and Smitty. What's going on, family? We on the check-in. What's up?
What's going on, guys? It was a long day today, but you know what? This is part of my day every Saturday night, 10 o'clock Eastern time with my family here. So I'm good and I'm ready. Smitty, how you doing?
shit, y'all already know my mode. I woke up today, so I don't have nothing to complain about, which means that I can correct whatever was wrong yesterday and or fix whatever I have going on tomorrow in the future. So I feel awesome. I always feel good
Awesome.
when I wake up. Yeah.
How you doing, Box?
Oh, I'm chilling, y'all. You know I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Vagoda, how you doing? You doing good, Vagoda? You doing all right?
like I said, you're lucky that there is a holiday today because it's very late in the night right now. Like I said, I'm going to be around probably 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm going to sleep.
Okay, I appreciate you coming through for
Thank you
even
for
if it's
coming
5
up.
or 10 minutes. The support is appreciated, and thank you very, very
Yeah,
much, V.
and what is the topic, if I may ask?
All you have to do is just enjoy the ride and don't touch the radio. See, that's what niggas do. See, niggas don't touch the radio. So if you're gonna be over here, just learn how we roll. Listen. We're gonna break them in quick. Let's just break them in off the rip. Ain't no point trying to be all look. Don't touch the radio. Just wait for your turn. We're gonna get to you. And anything you want to know about what we talking about, you will know in a few moments. I digress. My mic is muted.
Okay.
So Gracie,
Okay.
rock out. Thank you, brother.
Salute to Braxton the Snake Fiend. What up? What up? She said, "Sir Reed, for goodness sake, shake my head." Okay. Listen, look, man, I'm getting to this first video, okay? Fair use, okay? You know what I mean? Let me drop the fair use banner. Boom. All right, let's get into it, y'all.
There's people in this world, fam. There's givers and there's takers. The givers sleep better, the takers eat better. And I learned in life, sleep is the best medicine. There's 2 types of people in this world, fam. There's givers and there's takers. The givers sleep better, the takers eat better. And I learned in life, sleep is the best medicine.
Ooh, okay. Shout out to my man Timo. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Smitty, come on. Let's go, Smitty. Bring the heat, baby. Bring the heat.
You're muted. Okay. Why you laughing?
Because that shit made no sense. Hold on. I'm not even trying. Look. He said, you in this world, you got givers and you got takers. All right? You got the givers and the takers. So I believe the best remedy is sleep. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Good question.
I ain't gonna lie, but listen though, I get what he's saying. All right, so all jokes aside, I get what he's saying in this sense, right? But nah, that shit was wild though. It's like, play it back, play it for yourself. And that nigga was talking about givers and takers, and that nigga said, go take a nap. I don't know where the nap came in, but somehow or another he got sleep in there. So look, yes, in this world you do have givers and takers. Look, when it comes to giving, taking, the whole nine, I'm telling you now, I swear on life, and I'ma always hold this so dear to me. Somewhere it was written, God said, you will learn the most about me through my creations. Okay. So I've always sat back and pondered that. Just follow me. And it's really led me to the conclusion that it's so true. When you really look at how nature functions, like you really see how some things that we may consider to be a little harsh or barbaric. No, that's nature. The whole nine. So to correlate it, givers and takers. The fact is that nature is set up to where you either eat or you be eaten. Nature is set up to where you have givers and you have takers. You can be a giver and you can also be not a taker but receiver. You can reap what you sow, you know? But like seriously though, the way I look at the whole giving taking aspect, the way I look at it is if one is self-sufficient, aware, healthy, his health is a lot of big plays a big part in how well you are able to protect assets, property, and all of that, your health. As long as these things are intact, then you really would probably not have to worry too much about who's the giver, who's the taker. Now, this is just my perspective. Everybody else is going to give, something else, a different other tip to it. But my perspective is, I'm more concerned about how self-sufficient am I? So I don't have to worry about who's trying to take anything from me. I'm always in a position to give, and then I'm in a position to go ahead and lock up, seal, and protect. So that's the way I look at that. But I digress. My mic is muted. Let's go ahead and get to, of course, the ladies. Grace, what you got for us? And then we'll go ahead and get to my man V. I'm going to just call you V. And so unless you want to go before him. But go ahead, Gracie. Salute
I
to
agree.
the top moderator in the building. Salute.
I agree with half of what he said. Yes, there are givers and yes, there are takers. But I think that there should be an even balance, because when you take too much, you're going to be known as a user. You're going to be known as being taking advantage of people. And then when you give too much, you're going to get hurt a lot, taken advantage of, and be used. And I always remember my mom saying, you got to be you can't be too much good and too much bad. You got to be a little bit of both. So it's true, because when people see that you soft and they take your kindness for weakness, they're going to use the shit out of you, and they're going to take and take. And people are only going to do to you what you allow them to do to you. And then if you take so much, people around you are going to notice that you're just nothing but a user, and they're not going to want to fuck with you because you're not giving back. So there has to be some type of reciprocation. And it doesn't matter what kind of relationship, family, romantic relationship, marriage, co-workers, not really children, but at least there has to be a give and take. So, and I don't know what he meant, because when you eat good, you sleep good, you get the itis. So, I'd rather take eating good than sleeping anytime over any day. I'd rather be eating good than sleeping, because you can sleep when you die. So with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted.
I'm so proud of you, twin. That was beautiful. I'm so proud of you. That's my twin, y'all. That's my twin. I know that's right. Go ahead, V. What you got, bro?
We clipping that, Grace. We clipping that.
You already know.
We clipping that. Definitely.
First of all,
Go ahead, V.
Okay. First of all, I prefer to be after after Mr. Box because after my answer, I will ask something small, and then I would leave.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And salute to M3. You know what I mean? Salute to Braxton Snake Fiend. Salute, brother. You know what I mean? Glad you pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Also salute to Tika. You know what I mean? Thank you for pulling up, Tika. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. Now.
Hold on, real quick, V. Before you say anything, this is something else that niggas do, and never say that word. That's fighting words. Okay. That's for us only. If you don't mind me asking, where are you calling from? Where are you? If you don't mind me asking, because it's always important that we vet.
Okay, if you must know, I'm in a city next to Tel Aviv.
You're in the city next to the television. Ooh, yeah, they got
Next to
TVs
Tel-
in New
to
York
Tel
out in the
Aviv.
street.
No,
So
bro.
Israel.
In a city.
So you're in Israel?
Yes,
I'm
in a
sorry. I
city.
sound ignorant as shit. Go ahead, Gracie, handle that. I'm back. I'm trying here. Look, Gracie, take it away. Take it away. Shit.
So V, what do you have? What do you have to say? Are there givers and takers, and what are you? A giver or a taker?
First of all, a giver and taker of what? That's the question. And second,
just in general, overall in general.
Okay, I'm not. I think I am somewhere in the middle. That is the best thing to be. Of course,
So he's in the Middle East.
Yes.
No, I said in terms of givers and takers. I will say I'm in the middle. Yeah, if I'm mistaken, your rules is not to interfere with one another. So, in any case, I think I would.
I don't know who the fuck he think he's talking to, and I'm gonna pull you back up, and you're gonna watch your mouth. Now let's go ahead and get it. You on my shit. You're on our shit. Now let's go. Go ahead and say what you got to say, sir, and watch your tongue.
I didn't say anything bad,
All right.
It's watch my tongue. I didn't say anything. In any case,
go ahead. Continue, V.
Yeah. In any case, I think that people that take sleep also better. No, of course depends if they are guilty or not, feel guilty or not. But in any case, I want to ask something you and Box, and then I would leave. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Box, you saw what I wrote in the comments of your last video?
That's for you, Best.
What was the comment that you left, brother?
Probably not. Just reiterate.
I'm super busy, so you gotta let me know what you said. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just if you can answer the comment, I would be very happy. And
absolutely. And
yeah.
I just want to say that anybody leaves a comment on any video, I will get to you momentarily. Over the weekend, I'm just busy with family. All right, I got my lady with me and all that, so I'm just a little busy, man. So please do not take it personal. All right, I will get to you momentarily. All right, got me Simon.
What is his name? The guy with
Smitty?
the rose in the name.
Smitty.
Yeah, Smitty. What did you think I said that you pulled me for a second off?
No, see, over here, what we don't do is we don't like try to rehash a whole bunch of little things and stuff. The fact is, look, right, like I listen real close. I know you got an accent, but I listen very, very closely. All right, what you were saying, you kind of look what we call sneak dissing, okay, and that's something that veterans like myself don't tolerate. It's all right, trust me, it's okay. Because see, also veterans like no. I need you to see you'll get dropped again if you don't listen. You ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you. Also, with veterans like myself, you need to recognize and please just do understand that, you know what I'm saying? I also do recognize that it's a lot that you may not know. I said from the jump, I'm the one that said, let's break them in early. Don't mind that shit I do. I'm letting you know how I roll. There's no cut cards with me, so that way you just don't have no confusion on how Smitty rocks. Now, my two partners up here, my oh so lovely twin Gracie and my man Soap, right? They're different. How they may rock with you is going to be different. But how I do things is how I do things. I don't override them. They don't override me. We're all a team up here. You see? So if I'm seeing something that I'm like, nah, nigga, that's disrespectful, I'm going to call out, I'm going to call it out. But at the same time, I'm not about to sit up here and wrap you up about that shit because you're not going to wrap me up about it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move on with the topic. I said what I had to say, and it's all right.
Okay.
Just don't do that shit no more because I did catch it. All right? That's it. Don't ask me about it no more. I digress. My mic is muted. Go ahead, Gracie. Soap, if you have something to say. Simon, look at you up here all bald and spiffy. Nigga just don't know how to shut up. Anyway, go ahead. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm giving, like, I'm saying it. Like, damn. Anyway, what's going on?
Yo, this shit is popping.
Got a couple pictures in the background and shit. I see you up there.
Yeah.
All right, but let's get our Pain here because he was here before Simon. Best, it's your turn though. Do you want to leave the best for last?
No,
the brothers round.
I'm just gonna say hi to them.
Okay, go ahead, Pain. I didn't get off till 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock tonight. I got your email, so you always.
That's cool. I know you're busy.
Okay.
I know. Listen, I'm retired, so 24/7 is all my time.
I know that's right. I'm trying to grow up and be just like you,
all
sir.
You guys who are still working, live long enough to retire from a 9 to 5 if you have one, because you'll love it. I tell you, the whole 24/7 is mine. Leave me alone. I make my time. But anyway, I just wanted to say hello. I know I went crazy on one of these, one of your things the other night. I was beside myself. I said, well, who was that? So I'm glad I clicked off before I really said something I couldn't come back.
Were you drinking that night? Because I saw you sipping.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then we'll just blame it on the alcohol.
But the truth of the matter is, I can't blame it on that because I usually can hold my shit. Anyway, it's too bad V had to understand. If you got something to say, just get to it. Stop bullshit. He said he had something to say. He should have just went there. What you have to say and say it, and then get the hell off. Because it's nice to hear somebody. It's nice to hear somebody from across the world.
I mean, really.
I agree.
Thank you.
I agree with you. Just say what you got to say and just have done with it, man. Anyway, hey, listen. I'm glad you guys let me back up here.
Well, Pain, you always welcome. We just not gonna do no more 5-hour shows. We're gonna cut it to 2 and stay on topic. That's what I gotta control on Thursday nights.
You one of us. That was
you family over here.
They will. They'll say it. The fuck?
That's right. And it's okay.
You got right over here.
So did you see the video?
You fucked that up.
No, I didn't see the video.
Okay, you'll catch the second one. Just chill there. You'll catch the second one.
Go ahead, Simon. Let Simon go ahead. I'll just say.
Simon, did you see the video?
Nah.
You didn't see? Okay, we'll keep it moving. Let bet. Oh, you're gonna play it again? Okay.
I'm about to say, play that back for him. It ain't nothing but a short. Play that back.
Fair use is always fair use. Fair use.
There's two types of people in this world, fam. There's givers and there's takers. The givers sleep better. The takers eat better. And I learned in life, sleep is the best medicine. There's two types of people in this world, fam. There's givers and there's takers.
2000.
That's what I was gonna say.
The givers sleep better. The takers eat better. And I learned in life, sleep is the best medicine.
Listen, he's got to be talking about a certain different world other than the whole world. When he said 2,000 people, I said, wait a minute, what the hell is he talking about? So he might have been talking about a certain domain or certain thing. I'm giving him some credit because I know he knows there's more than 2,000 people in the world. So anyway, I'll leave it there. I don't know if I agree with him at all.
He said two types of people.
Oh, he said 2 types of people. Okay, I thought he said 2,000, but all right.
Oh, me too. Let me have another beer.
Okay, so now I'm with him. I don't know if I agree with what he's saying. I think he's trying to be philosophical, but we always got dime store philosophers out there. So I guess this is his deal. That's all I got to say on that.
Simon, it's on you.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is like, when we get into relationships and shit, we get real comfortable, and as a matter of that happening, we tend to detract ourselves from the real world. So, like, I've been watching old dude for a while, and the thing is, it's like, I get your perspective, bro. I do. I get your perspective. But when you're settled and you're in a relationship with your own set of circumstances, it's like, that's cool. But I could tell you're not happy. Do you get what I mean? Because it's like, at the end of the day, I said this before, like, and I'll say again. If I actually meet the person that I'm actually supposed to be with, I ain't gonna be on YouTube. I ain't. So, like, I take old dude's perspective, I take young dude's perspective. But what you gotta think about is, why are you actually having this energy? Although it's positive and maybe even educational, why are you doing that in the first place? And that's like the pain.
You talking to me? You talking to me? I know you alluded to shit to me before.
Yeah, nigga. Like, yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yo, what are you asking me? Why I'm on it? Yo, you know what? You know what my wife's doing right now? She's doing no. Stop. You said something. Let me just say this back to you. I'm gonna let you. She's downstairs in my dining room doing something for the church, right?
I don't give a fuck about that.
No. I know you don't. I know you don't care, but you
sound like a child right now.
I like being on YouTube. I like it. I mean, what the hell is he talking about? I can teach him something, man. I'm sorry you cut him off, but the point is that for him trying to equate that with my happiness is crazy, man. I'm living the fucking life. He talking about, you know how much money I make in retirement? I mean, I'm sitting here just chilling out, filling my time. I got 24 hours a day.
Can we stick to the topic? We're talking about givers and takers. God.
He's on a different channel. He got some shit against me, but that's okay. That's all right.
Damn, leave that shit. Thank you. Whoever dropped him, thank you. Damn.
Gracie just asked specifically if we can stick to the topic. Respectfully, gentlemen, please, let's stick to the topic. Let's talk about what we got going on, okay? And let's allow our ladies to stay in their feminine form and not have to bring that New York shit out. Simon, where you at?
I'm with you.
All right.
I'm with you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get
twin.
It. Rock out, brother Payne. You good, Brody?
No, I'm good, man. We stick to the topic. I said what I said about the video.
What you got, Gracie? What you got? And then we're gonna go, brother Payne.
I already said my part, twin. It's on best, and then we're gonna move on to the next video.
Right.
All right, bet.
Okay, so my perspective is this, right? I think that he's talking about just giving and just trying to basically darn harder. Salute. You know what I mean? Simon, I'm bringing up one last time, but you gotta be respectful, family. All right, I'm not arguing. You know, I already got my ground rules. I'm not going back and forth. Not doing that tonight. Now, he's talking about building legacy. And he's talking about, I guess, like trying to build a legacy within himself and what he does and what he gives to people. So I think that is what he's trying to convey. Now I think that overall because you know he's already made his money. He's successful in boxing. He has his career. He's doing his thing. But now he's talking about now he wants to actually be a philanthropist or actually probably give back to those who he know are probably in need. But in order to get to that point, you do have to invest in yourself and invest in your craft. Like, please understand that. Like, that's what it starts with. And you know what I mean? And maybe you could do a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? But you really got to invest in the craft and invest in yourself before you really get these popping. I just got to be clear on that. But I'll move to the next video. You know what I mean? I got to order my dinner, so let me move to the next video. All right. Hold on 1 second. Always, y'all. Fair use, fair use. Let me bring it up. Let me X this out real quick. I'm done with that video. Okay, let me see. Where's it at? All right, salute to Rory and Maul. Salute, salute. Fair use, y'all.
Okay.
That money, nigga. I don't give a fuck about a bag. I can get a bag anywhere on this planet. I'm talking about respect. I don't go where I'm not respected. I don't hang out where I'm not respected. I don't fuck with niggas that don't. Period. Fuck that money, nigga. I don't give a fuck about a bag. I can get a bag anywhere on this planet. I'm talking about respect. I don't go where I'm not respected. I don't hang out where I'm not respected. I don't fuck with niggas that don't respect me. Period. Fuck.
All right, Tim, let's get into
to me.
Grace, you muted.
That was the video. I can you play it one more time? I totally missed it. Holy crap!
It was short.
Please.
Play it again, I guess. Let's do it again.
Fair use, fair use. Let me pull up my banner. All right.
That money, nigga. I don't give a fuck about a bag. I can get a bag on this planet. I'm talking about respect. I don't go where I'm not respected. I don't hang out where I'm not respected. I don't fuck with niggas that don't respect me. Period. Fuck that money, nigga. I don't give a fuck about a bag. I can get a bag anywhere on this planet.
Okay. All right, I'll start it off. He's absolutely right, because it don't matter how much a person has, but if you don't carry yourself with integrity and respect, that money's not gonna mean shit. Because you could have that money today and be on the top of the mountain, and the same people you stepped on to get to the top, you're gonna see going down that ladder. And if you did it the right way and respected people and was respectfully, those same people will push you to get back on top or get back where you were. So he's absolutely right. Money can be made anywhere, but if you lose the respect of people, that's very hard to get back. Yeah, it's nice to be rich. It's nice to have money, but if you're not respected, what's the point? What's the point? And, you know, speaking of respect, the way a man feels loved, you all ladies, I'm going to drop a gem here right now. Men don't move with love and emotions. Men move with respect, especially when they're not in your presence. We all going to respect, most of us are going to respect each other when we're in front of each other. But it's what you're doing when he's not there. That's called integrity. That's where it matters. So respect to me is everything. If I don't respect you, how do I take you seriously? If I don't respect you, well, how can I trust you to make money with you? So I absolutely agree with him. And if we all carry ourselves with respect and respect each other, then we will get what we need and want respectfully. I digress. My mic is muted.
Brother Payne, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with Gracie. I mean, you know, I think she's right. You know, I mean, I've been in a long relationship, and respect is at the top of the list. It really is. I mean, and not just for being married, but almost anything for a man in life. If you get respect, you can handle almost everything else. I mean, if you really think about it, you know. So even if you're broke, by the way, If you're just a guy in the hood, just hanging out, if the guys respect you, because even if you are down and you're out, but they know what kind of integrity you have, what kind of man you are, what kind of G you might be. If they give you respect, that's what you can go to sleep at night at, and the rest of it you can figure it out along the way. Respect is very important to men, to everybody, but to men especially, because that's how. Because let me just end it here. As men, we have to earn our keep. We just have to earn our keep, and the recognition that you're grinding, whatever that might be, gives you respect from other men, which is your peers. A lot of guys get it wrong. I think most of us want to have respect of our male peers and from the men that we admire. The women come second to that. I believe that's true.
Okay. What is not spray? Oh, here it is. So this leads back to what I was talking about not too long ago. I believe, I think it was on Vic's show. Shout out to Vic. You guys make sure you go over there and subscribe. I was speaking about how basically it is respect that men seek the most, because I'm telling you now, a man that walks the street with respect is a man who's never broke. A man who walks the street with respect is a man who's never without people who want to do things for him and or with him. A man with respect is never short on women in a selection. A man of respect is never, ever, ever short of opportunity and or options in life. So when it comes to anything that you can think about that a man may want and or desire, to reiterate, I promise you, if that is a man that is respected throughout the community, there is virtually nothing that man will go without, all the way down to a place to stay. Because you're a man that is respected. You're a man that people want. See, people are going to want to make sure that your image is upheld. They're going to want to make sure that what you have going on stays afloat, because they don't want you as an individual to fall, because you'd be surprised how so many people may look up to you and they want to stay looking up to you. And they will even make sure that they raise their hands and arms up so that you have a platform to walk on. Does it mean that you are over those people and you're stepping on them? No, I don't mean it in that sense. So don't miss me with that. What I'm saying is that people will want to support you in the most highest form when you have respect. There is nothing you will go without when you have respect. I digress. My mic is muted. Lolo, it's also good to see you, my friend.
Oh yeah, I gotta do this because I have to do it. So let me do what I gotta do because she stepped in the building. So let me do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Where is it at? Oh, I got it. Here we go.
The lords of Westeros are sheep. Are you a sheep? No. You're a dragon. Be a dragon.
That's nice. Hey, listen, I appreciate the words from no one like Tika, but I appreciate that.
Yes. And here's the thing, y'all. I did see y'all new rules list. Shout out to the rule makers.
Lola, you just be you. That shit don't go and do what you gonna do, woman. You know you got that green light. Stop playing.
I'm reading the rules like I ain't gonna be able to say nothing up here. Okay. All right, so
The
on topic.
the rules don't apply to you. They apply to people who are outside of the circle.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, in respect to the topic, when it comes to respect, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I get it that theoretically we're all talking about being good people and earning respect that way. But for the vast majority of human history, humans respect two things: blood and money. And that's it. And the people that we respect the most is the people that we know we can't beat. So, I mean, when it comes to respect, I mean, a lot of people don't get respect that are kind, a lot of them, but I bet you everybody that's like, look, I got my foot on your neck and it ain't coming off, they get respect. So, I don't know, that seems to be how things go nowadays, but, I'm just here to just kind of like just state a fact and go back in my corner. But that's it.
Okay. Mr. Payne.
Well, let me ask you one question, if I can, though. If I can ask her a question, Miss.
Yes, sir, Mr. Payne. Go ahead.
Listen, I mean, are there any rich people or politicians or people in power that you don't respect? And the fact that no matter how much money they have, no matter what they say, the bully pulpit or whatever they have, no matter what they can do based on the things that they do, based on the impact they have, you'll never respect them. Is there anybody out there you could name?
No. And the reason why is because if you've ever worked in DC, even at the lowest level, you understand it's politics like I'm on out there, okay? You either earn respect or you ain't out there, period. So that's how the culture is. Now, mind you, I'm a Baltimore girl, okay?
Yeah.
I just work down there. I come up out of there at 5 o'clock. But and go breathe. But no, there's nobody in politics right now that I don't respect. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say I like how they do shit, but I do respect that they get shit done and they get it done their way. Period. No, like whatever they want, they're getting it done their way. Them Democrats, you know what I mean? I don't particularly agree with their line of thinking most of the time, but I respect the fact that they run the shit when they want to run shit. Same thing with Republicans. They act like they failures, but behind the scenes be running shit too. I gotta respect that. I might not like everything that people do ideologically and even think, but when it comes to do they have my respect, you goddamn right they got my respect.
Gotcha. I got you. I don't agree with that way of looking at it, but I understand exactly what you say, and so from that standpoint, I have no argument.
Like, what is it? The other day, somebody had called me and we got on the topic of masculine women or whatever. And somebody told me, I don't like that you fight, but I respect the way you fight. And I had to respect that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you mean, seriously, like, you might not like what somebody do, but you got to respect the game for real. You got to respect their player for real, how they win. Like, no matter how they winning, they winning. And if you feel like, well, the only way to win is the fair way, I'm gonna be honest with you, ain't nobody ever came up out here and was glad that they got a job fair and square. Every job I got, it was some old flyby shit. I was like, yo, how y'all hire me? But I was glad I was in there over somebody else that might have been qualified. Okay, I ain't never been like, oh no, I want to respect people's job descriptions and give them the job. No, I ain't never felt like that. I ain't never gonna feel like that. So if I can get to the top a different way, I don't care about y'all respect, and that's how I'm gonna win. And I mean, when I win, then you'll respect me. But other than that,
hey Lola,
let's just say one thing. Let's just say one thing while we're on this one real topic, real quick.
Go ahead.
The thing that I think about debate, and the best debaters can understand the difference between agreeing with somebody and understanding.
Maybe stay up top. All right.
The thing is, like I said, agreeing with somebody and understanding what they're saying is not the same thing. But if you can do that, you become a good debater. So, cause I hear where you're coming from, Miss Ocean. So, I hear you.
Lola.
Mm-hmm.
You want to address this, huh?
What's that? Fear is not respect. Let me tell you something. When a pit bull without a muzzle or a leash come walking past you, you get some motherfucking respect, even though he's a dog. You got mad respect. You know why you got mad respect? Because you understand what time it really is, and I don't got to explain that to you. So don't sit here and say, "Fee, ain't respect." Get the hell out of here, respectfully. Okay.
I have a question. Is respect given
There you go.
or is respect earned?
Neither.
No, I'm sorry. That's taken. I'm sorry. That's taken.
You can't take respect. And honestly, truth be told, you can't earn respect if somebody don't got it from you. So I'm going with neither. I know y'all gonna take sides and be Democrats and Republicans. I'm gonna take the side that nobody want to take and say nothing.
Lola, let me break something down to you. What I mean by that's something that's taken out when you say no, if there's a person that won't give it to you or doesn't want to give it to you, the fact is, what you're describing is like going to a
I'm going to
well.
order it on mine so I can get the points.
Mute, Gracie, please. It's like going to a well that doesn't have any water, and you know, you're like, man, this well want to have me thirsty. It's like, nah, it's not that. It's just it doesn't have what you need. And you know, people can be the same way. Some people can just be empty of what it is that you need from them at that moment.
Well,
You have to know that.
Ain't nobody ever empty of respect when they about to get their wig pushed back. Ain't nobody ever empty of respect when it's about to life and death. So it's like, you know what I mean? You the only people that don't
at that point, it ain't got nothing to do with respect. It has nothing to do with respect for you, because you got to think about it. When you said life or death, at that moment of life or death, who are you thinking about? The respect of that person, or are you thinking about your life and any and everything you have to say and or do to make sure that you can wake up to another day? It ain't got shit to do with that person. See, that's the misconception about that.
Here's the thing: respect is respect, no matter where it's focused at. Respect is respect. Like, I don't respect a pit bull because I like how he make eggs in the morning. No, I respect the hierarchy of nature.
That dog should be in the circus.
No. Any dog. Here's the thing. I personally feel like I'm a little cognitively better than the dog. I do. But when I walk past that joint, if he ain't on that leash, I know what I'm thinking in the back of my head. Okay, I respect nature, even if my body only respects nature. Something got some respect for that dog. So when you talk about respect, if you want to parcel it into, well, respect for a person, why should we respect persons? Like, seriously, you got shit in your past I probably don't respect, and you know I damn sure got shit y'all don't respect. Like, so what are we talking about here?
Well, Lola, one, there is no probably, I damn sure, just like you damn sure. Okay, so let's just go ahead and make sure we both know where we stand. All right, two, honestly, the fact is, I am a firm believer that what one enters, one must withdraw. What do you mean by that, Smitty? It's part of what universal law requires, and that is whatever it is that you want out of this life, you have to give that in some form or fashion. So when you say, why do we have to respect people? Oh, trust me, Lolo, we don't. Only thing I have to say is, do not sit around and be asking questions and wondering why you're not being respected. It's not always something that's going to hit right then and there. This shit can be years down the line. And you know what's so funny about how what people would call karma, that shit only hits when a person is really trying to do right. It don't hit you when you in the midst of your shit. It don't hit you when you in the prime and the height of your bullshit. Nah, it waits until you finally settle down, you finally calm, you finally start realizing where the errors in your ways are, and then it smacks you smooth in the face, and it puts a size of life smooth up the crack of your behind. And that's generally how it works. And nobody, not me, not you, not no one can stop that. No one has anything to do with how that process is played out. No, It's just like all of our bank accounts, Lola. What you put into your bank account, am I able to withdraw that from mine? No. What I put into my account is what I'm able to withdraw. And if I don't put no money into my account, I can't sit around popping up on panels or go anywhere in life talking about something. I don't have no money, y'all. Oh my gosh, what are people going to say? Get the fuck up, get out, and get something. But I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out, Lola.
Lola, let me say this real quick. Lola, I'm going to let you rebuttal. Let me say this real quick. Smitty just made a valid point. I always say this, right? It's one of my key sayings. Life has no favoritism. Life has no favoritism. Life is going to life. All right? It's going to life, and you never know when it's going to happen, baby. Go ahead, Lola.
I know y'all not going to be out here spitting life quotes y'all Googled on me and shit. Fuck, hell no.
I said that regardless. What you mean? Girl?
My shit freestyle. My shit, on everything. It's right here. I'm quick fire. You give me the topic, I'm on shit. You know it, Lola. You know it.
I know. I'm just playing with y'all. I know y'all. I'm just playing with y'all. But no. Okay, I can concede that yes, life be life, and karma is not a thing that really is about how it feels about you. It's just the way things is. The cycle of life, right? But see, I think if we're gonna be clear about like giving each other respect versus giving each other that that likability, credibility, right? I don't know. I feel like, there's certain things in nature we respect, right? Versus there's certain people we respect based on our value system. And it's like respect is different. Like the way I respect a pit bull ain't necessarily the way I respect Sojourner Truth. Just not. However,
that's because it's easier to fear in a live pit bull than it is to fear a portrait. Rock out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So fear is not always just about, I'm sorry, not fear. Respect is not always simply about, well, you did something good and therefore I respect you. Sometimes I see that you did something fucked up, but I respect the fact that, okay, you did it as a result of a certain thing versus another thing. But it's a very murky thing to get into in terms of what we respect. And I'm not no judge for real. You see what I'm saying? I respect George Bush for real. It's like, yo, you got in there and changed the world with your dumb ass. I respect that shit for real. For you to be that dumb, I respect your willpower. So seriously, I really do, because I mean, how? So it's a miracle. But that's all I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Hey, very, very briefly, because we got Gracie back. Gracie, I want you and Arpang, because you want to get in there next. Because we always like to stay in tune with our chat. You know what I'm saying? Gracie, answer this right here, and you two, Arpang, and we can go down the line.
Okay.
What's your response to that right there? What do you got for that?
In my opinion, people tend to respect what they fear. I would have to wholeheartedly agree with that, because a lot of, like, let's take, for example, these damn kids. I used to fear my father, and I feared him because I respected him, and I knew he meant what he said and said what he meant. But today, these kids nowadays, they don't respect their parents because they're wishy-washy. They flip-flop all the time. They try to be friends with their kids. So, yeah, I would, you fear the mob, don't you? You fear the IRS, don't you? But you respect them. You pay them taxes every year because you got to. You respect the mob and pay those dues, because they know what's going to happen. So, yeah, I would have to wholeheartedly agree with that. Fear is respect. It may not be positive respect or in a positive connotation, but at the end of the day, you're going to, like Lola said, you're going to respect that damn pit bull. You're going to jump on top of the car. So why? Because you're scared.
So the respect comes from the fear of the consequence. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a good, thank you for landing it for me. Appreciate it, twin.
Want me to go?
Arpang, it's your turn.
Yeah, listen, fear, listen, I don't equate fear with respect. Fear is fear. I don't respect somebody because I'm afraid of them. I'm just afraid of them. Now, there's levels to it, right? One of the things is that if you're a Christian, they talk about you should fear God from the standpoint that you should respect his word. But I'm afraid, if I'm afraid of a pit bull, I'm not respecting it. I'm just afraid of it. That doesn't make me respect him anymore. If a guy is an asshole or a guy who's a drug dealer or a killer in the streets, I might fear him, but I have no respect for him because of the way he's living. So that doesn't make me respect him at all. I'm just not going to be stupid enough to buck up against him without my defenses. I might fear my family for my family's safety, but that doesn't make me respect the dude. Now, because I had a question for the sister down Ocean, but we can get to that. But so I don't equate fear with respect in the same fashion as some people do. But I do understand that there might be some element of fear that makes you respect somebody, but that's only if their person's worthy of respect. Because like your parents, you might fear them. They're worthy of respect. And that's why the difference between a man and a woman in a marriage. You might respect your mother, but you might not fear her because she's nurturing and loving. But you love your father, but you fear him when he says the same shit his wife says, but you take it differently because he might kick your ass. So that's a different kind of thing. So there's levels to all of this stuff, and that's how I look at it. So I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying that there's levels. That's it.
Briefly, okay, so I'm gonna read this before we get to the next video. Soap, I know you got another video. Lolo and whoever else wants to respond to this, let's go ahead and get it, okay? And I'm gonna read this out loud. Respect generated from fear will only last until you can be neutralized as a threat. The price on your head is entered the moment you inspire fear in others. Lola, what you got on?
That's what I said in the very beginning. I don't know if that person was here and heard me. That's what I said in the beginning. I said, remember when I said we fear people that got the goal to essentially put their foot on a neck and say, I'm going to keep it here. You see what I'm saying? That's what we respect. Now, if they took the foot off of it, there's consequences for getting your foot up off the neck and shit. So at the end of the day, whether or not you want to talk about, constant fear, ever loving, dying fear, whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, nature, the way we respect nature, right? The way we respect nature is we don't mess with it when we respect the hierarchy. If that bee fitting to sting you, if you disturb it on that flower and you respect your life, you're gonna respect that bee space. That's what you're gonna do. Now, if you don't care about that bee and dying, then you're gonna take your chances. But that's the way life is. Sometimes you got some dumb people around. That's how it happens. So I'm not going to sit and parcel out, well, it's not really fear. It's not really respect because you can't keep it and all this. Listen, I ain't in all of that. Like, now, I respect people's space, especially people's space that can beat the shit out of me if they just so choose to, if the wind blow the wrong way. Yeah, I respect their space. Okay, I don't like them, but I respect their space and I respect the fact that they can do that shit. So it is what it is. Maybe one day I will be like that and whoop their ass, but it is what it is. I'm not fighting that answer. I'm just saying
Why can't you just be like them and go about your business? Why you gotta be like them, then whoop their ass?
I don't know. I really don't. I really don't.
That's that be more shit. Go ahead. Whatever.
Here we go.
Oh, so what you got, Brody? Let's go ahead and get it.
Okay, I was letting everybody, chime in. I don't know if you got questions and all that. So yeah, let me get to my next video. All right, you know what I mean? This is the last video. Another banger got up in here. All right, fair use is always about to drop my fair use banner. Okay, is this it? Yeah. Ooh, this one's a banger right here. This one got real. All right, throw my fair use banner. Let's get it. It's gonna be controversial, but y'all know what time it is. Let's get it.
Let's be for real. How many motherfuckers call us on a type of time yo, man, we got to get some money together. All the big niggas, name them. All the big black niggas be on our fucking phone. How many of them niggas we got money with?
None of them.
We get money with the white people, nigga. So when it come down to it, if you know, damn, I can get some money with these niggas.
They don't do that.
But you don't get money with me, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here. I get money with the white folks, nigga.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas be bitch ass niggas. They be scared you gonna outshine them and all that shit. They can make a shitload of money with you. These niggas be operating off of ego, man.
Yeah, oh God.
Yeah, a lot of them be bitch ass niggas. I be scared to death when a nigga walk in the room.
Not that you're gonna do something for them, it's just you take their shine.
Let's be for real. Let's be for real. How many motherfuckers call us on a type of time? Yo, man, we got to get some money together. All the big niggas, name them. All the big black niggas be on our fucking phone. How many of them niggas we got money with?
None of them.
We get money with the white people, nigga. So when it come down to it, if you know, damn, I can get some money with these niggas.
They don't do that.
But you don't get money with me, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here. I get money with the white folks, nigga.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas be bitch ass niggas. They be scared you gonna outshine them and all that shit. They can make a shitload of money with you. These niggas be operating off of ego, man.
Yeah, oh God. Yeah,
a lot of them be bitch ass niggas. I be scared to death when a nigga walk in the room.
Not that you're gonna do something for them, it's just you take their shine.
Let's
get into it. Build, family. Where we want to go, let's build.
Absolutely, the ladies first. So Gracie, do you have something? And after that, Lolo, you can go. I'll go, and then Brother Payne, unless Soap, you want to go before that. So go ahead, Gracie, you go, and Lolo, you go after Gracie.
The sad truth is, I agree with him. We are crabs in the pot. We don't want to see each other climb that ladder, and as soon as someone's on top, we trying to pull them down, and then the ones that are atop don't want to pull us up, and that happens a lot in the melanated community, and we all know this. You know, somebody makes it big. Now they feel like they don't want to be a part of the crew anymore. So instead of indulging the information and I have this theory where I like to create a buffet and everybody eats. I like sitting at the table and sitting my team eating and all making money. And we all pulling up in our cars and we all shining together. But we don't have that mentality. A lot of us don't have that mentality because we want to like he said, we want to outshine each other. And it's sad because why is it that other communities can work together and come up together and make money together? But we at the bottom of the podium. And we've been there for a long time because men don't want to help the women don't want to help the men. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I lived on both sides of the spectrums where we all help each other or we all fighting against each other like crabs in the pot. So Smitty, I agree with this video. He's absolutely right. And it's a shame that we have to go to them to make money. Even when you go to a black-owned business, why do you think you have the audacity to ask for a hookup or a discount? You don't ask the white man for a hookup or a discount. So act accordingly. Pay the $40 for the haircut. You'll go to the other side of town and pay it. Why not give it to the black community or the melanated community? No, because we think we owe each other something because we're melanated. Instead of uplifting and paying that barber the $40 and bringing your homeboy for your homeboy, we'll walk away and go get our hair fucked up and go somewhere else. So I agree with this video wholeheartedly, and we got to do better. We really do, as a whole, collectively and individually.
It's on you, sis.
Okay, so after I say this, I think I got to jump. I got a little thing I got to be on. Okay, so, and I think this is interesting. I feel somewhat differently about my community when it comes to that whole crab in the barrel thing. I think that's that whole bit is played out. Like I think we kind of saying that, but ain't nobody really standing on business when it comes to that. Like dude in the video, he's saying he's talking about how black men are, how black people are, right? But he ain't naming no names. And I'm like, you talking like you thorough like that? Name a name. Like seriously, you talking about people that don't do business with you or do business with you, and you want to equate it to all of black people. Meanwhile, when that shit happens on the white side, they don't equate that shit to their entire fucking race. Okay? Seriously, when the mob, the Italians created a whole industry of criminality, they did not equate that to the Italian history of all people in the world. No, they did not. So at the end of the day, I'm going to call cap on the whole crab in the barrel thing, because just this week, a brother called me, made a mistake on some invoices, and I approved $419,000 on the strength that we found, as in we got the same struggle. So ain't nobody finna tell me crabs in the barrel. $419,000 on the strength of a mistake because he black. That ain't shit to sneeze at, and that shit goes on for real when it comes to higher level operations. Okay, now on that lower level shit where black people can't afford hamburgers and shit, no, you ain't getting that because they don't got that kind of money. They need what the fuck they need, and they trying to get what they trying to get. That's what it is. However, okay, when it comes to you saying you can get better money with the white people, they got more money to throw around. It's not that they're better people. Let me tell you something. They crabs too when it comes to, okay, not wanting to see each other do better. Have you ever worked in Washington? Fuck the White House. Have you ever worked in Washington and seen what really goes on between them? Seriously. Like, never mind. Have you ever watched Lifetime television? Like seriously. So I don't want to be low key praising white people by saying they not crabs in the barrel when I know what time it is when it comes to them. Like, no, they don't work together. They just got a code against other people. It's not that they work together, period. That like they'll take your money just like I will take money from a white person. That don't mean that this is something beyond just money transactions. That's not what it means. And I'm not saying don't do business with white people. Okay, I'm doing business with white people too. All I'm saying is let's kind of like stop with the crabs in the barrel thing and black people won't work together. Meanwhile, the black people, we're the fastest growing business owners in the world. Meanwhile, the world wouldn't have what they have if not for us. Meanwhile, I mean, we doing all sorts of things that ain't nobody talking about. It's a lot going on with us that we just not focused on. So I mean, like, no, let's talk about. As a matter of fact, if you're gonna talk about crabs in the barrel, I'm gonna need you to name a crab. How about that?
Grace, it's on you. Go ahead and rebuttal. You muted. You're muted.
You're gonna need me to what? Lola.
I don't think she was talking directly to you. She was talking in general.
Okay. Who else got something to say then?
I think I was next.
Okay, hold on. Pause. So, Lola, okay, the statement that you made, wasn't it response to what Grace said about the crabs in the barrel thing? So he did say crabs in the barrel.
It wasn't in response to her directly because I don't know exactly what community she was talking about. However, I'm talking about that trope, that trope about black people crabs in the barrel. But then, like, we don't see other people the exact same way because we have this false idea that they work together because a lot of us are working at the lower levels. So we don't really see how white people really act because a lot of them are in the middle and up. Like, so like, it ain't like, no, like, let's be clear. Poor people act like crabs in the barrel because they're poor, not because they're black or white. And honestly, when you get up to the upper echelons, let me be honest with you, when it comes to like asking for discounts, there's no greater people in this world that will ask for a discount and feel entitled to it than white people. But when they ask for discounts, they asking for some shit that you probably not used to even talking about when it comes to discounts. They don't talk unless it's a discount. They do business over brunch and lunch, not in the office and shit. You know why? Because they asking for discounts. They making sure it's worth the benefit. Like seriously, like Pork barrel is discounts for white people. So let's be clear about some. Oh yeah, and social services is mostly discounts for white people. So like, no, I'm not letting white people off the hook like that so we can just talk about black people problems. No, these are white people problems. I'm saying it right here and right now.
Okay. Grace, did you want to rebuttal that or not? You want to move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay. Brother,
right.
I guess on Payne or Smitty.
She said, "Oh, that's good, man."
If it's on me, let me just go because I'm not going to be long. You know, we don't have to. I thought you said it was on me. Listen, I agree with the sister, O'Shawn. Is that how you pronounce that, O'Shawn? She's a
Just call her Lola. Lola. Just call her Lola.
That sounds like you know her real well. I don't know her that well. If I can call you Lola, great. Lola.
Then O'Shawn.
O'Shawn. Yeah. All right. Well, what you tell me what I need to say, Miss. You let me know. But I
no, it's O'Shawn. It's O'Shawn.
O'Shawn. Okay. Listen. I agree with her 100% on this one. I have no distance from what she just said. You know, I couldn't have said it any better. I think we as black people put too much punishment on ourselves, like we're in some kind of vacuum. Everything that happens to us and everything we do might be magnified for our community, but it goes on everywhere. It goes on everywhere. You know, and it only affects us because we're in here. When I look at that video, the brother was talking about, you know, black people talk a lot of shit, but the white people come with a bag of money. Right? So he will get their phone call from the black people, and cool, you might be sounding good, but the white people might say the same thing, but they got a bag of money behind it. So the only thing is with the bag of money is it comes with a catch. That's the issue. The white people come with a bag of money with a catch. That's why our music is so ratchet. That's why the shit that we do with the money from the white man is against our best interests at a community because they extract the toll. Right? Not to say the black won't, but they ain't coming with that kind of bag of money. So, and then as far as the larger things about crabs in a barrel, there's crabs in a barrel at every single level, all the way up into the white man. You know, it's just different the way they do it. So, so we just got to look at all this shit. I'm gonna land it here. It's just the prism of your worldview. And sometimes as black folks, we kind of think that we're the only people in the universe. We're not. You know, we might be a microcosm of what's going to happen everywhere. And there's social engineers that look at how the society's going to go by looking in the black community first, because all the bad shit that might go on and spread into all other communities might be exasperated in the black community and then so shit. A few years from now, we're going to be seeing the same shit in the white community or whatever. And that's how it goes. That's how it's been going in the United States. So there's a lot of shit that we're in this thing together. We're not unique in that respect. We might get punished the most, but it's not like it's not happening everywhere. Crack was epidemic. Crack was epidemic for black folks. Meth is an epidemic for white folks, but they deal with it different. Let me land it.
Can I say something real quick? The video was about the melanated community. It was about black people. That's what we're talking about. I don't give a fuck about the other side right now. I'm trying to do better where I'm a part of. You know what I'm saying? And you guys have to admit, we see that a lot. Okay? And I'm coming from experience. So where I'm coming from experience, and I see it a lot. When people make it, sometimes they don't want others to make it, or they shun them away. So I address the melanated community because the video was about melanated people. It was about black people, and that's what I addressed that. I'm not addressing the other side or what they're doing because I don't give a fuck what they're doing. I want to better our community and talk about what's going on in our community. I don't bring that side in.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, and thank you so much for having me on the show, everybody. Mr. Best in the World, Smitty, everybody, and goodbye to Miss O'Shawn. It's been a long time since I've spoken to her.
What's up, man? Spread the leg, baby.
Hey, embrace the grace. The thing about it is, You say you're not worried about what the other communities are doing. I get that. And the whole crabs in the barrel thing is something that's real, right? And you're just basically illustrating that you notice it, that you understand it exists.
Exactly.
The problem is that
Oh man, what cut him out? Who cut him out? You gotta get the dog thing under order.
No, I think he dropped off. There you go. He dropped off. Yeah, nobody cut him off.
Everybody went away for a second. I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
If you have this idea, embrace the grace, where and that was the problem that I had with the gentleman speaking in that video, where you say the black community is this way, right? But then you don't consider that actually goes down in other communities, then it discourages melanated people from actually involving themselves in doing business within the melanin community. So that's my thing. A lot of people like that man who was speaking, right? I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe that he's one of those black people who wants to do that anyway, which is why he's so animated and projecting this fake frustration he had about the black community and not being able to do business with black men or whatever, or these big black niggas, like he put it, right? So the thing about it is a lot of people project that idea about the black community so they could just go and work with other communities because they want it to anyway, because they have self-hatred. And they don't want to work with other black people. So they project this notion, oh, it's a crab in the barrels type of thing. When a white person says something, they come with a bag of money. When a black person says something, it's just talk, right? They just want to project that idea so they can go do what they want to in the first place and trust other communities over theirs, right? So it's like a continuous cycle. Doesn't stop because there's this idea that the black community is that way. So you know what? I'm not going to that black restaurant. I'm not going to that black clothing store. I'm going to go to the white one or the Hispanic one or the Asian one because I don't have to worry about the whole crabs in a barrel things that the black community is. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, I get you, but I can only speak of what I've experienced and what I see on a daily basis. you know, like I'll see all types of support on YouTube channel and people drop money here and drop money there, but they won't drop money where supposedly you know your fam or I support you or things like that. It's a lot of times it's just talk or it's a front. You know, when I've tried to do business and you coming up with other intentions and motives, it's not about doing business together. You just want to try to undercut me or undermine me or find out what I'm doing to make that money, then take that knowledge and run with it and not work together. I'm speaking from experience and what I see on a daily basis.
Yeah, it's your experience, Grace. But again, like what you just said was the nuance, right? It was the competitive aspect that was projected in the story you just told me. Somebody has a competitive nature trying to compete with you, right? For that top spot or whatever business venture that you have, right? To extrapolate that scenario and say that's the melanated people or that's black people, I think it's a part of the problem. Not saying that is not saying you're crazy and that you're not actually noticing what you're noticing, but that's the problem. To say that scenario that you just projected of the person trying to compete with you and you see them putting money there instead of with the fam, like you said, that's not an exclusive black or melanated experience. That goes on in other communities too. It's just that throughout the country, the history in the country, they are in a position where they have a bit more than our community. So because we're only dealing with each other, we only see what each other is doing. We don't see what that community is doing.
And I hear you, but I'm going by what the video is talking about. The guy was talking about black folks, was talking about us, and that's what I'm sticking to. Now to go and derail and go and talk about other communities is getting off topic. I'm just trying to stick to the video. That's why I brought up that topic and why. I mean, I know that I've seen backstabbing and betrayal about other communities. Of course I've seen that. But the video was about, what was the video about? Was about black people, you know, doing business with black, and that's why I'm focusing and keying in on that. That's the only
absolutely.
reason.
And then I'll just end it here. All I'm gonna say is this: if black people heard him say that, right? Do you think it would be a problem for black people to hear him say that and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm not working with black men because of what he just said. Because yeah, black men are like that, especially the big black niggas. They won't want to try to make money with you. They'll try to make money with people outside the community. So I'm not gonna work with those black men. Do you see how that can be kind of problematic?
Yeah, and I mean, but if you're that easily influenced, you can't believe everything you hear and half of what you see. You got to be able to filter out the bullshit through your real life experience and what's really going on in the world. You know, I'm not going to stop doing business with anybody because that money's green, no matter where it comes from.
And are most people able to do that? Be honest, be fair. You said you have to be able to read between the lines and discern for yourself. Are a majority of people able to do that?
No, because common sense isn't so common.
Right. So that's all I'm saying. I don't think you're wrong, Grace. I'm just saying that because we know that there's a lack of critical thinking skills amongst a lot of people, that when they hear something like that, they'll just assume that's how the black community is. That's my problem with it.
I hear you. I respect that because you're right. Let's say a white person was watching that and they automatically think that everybody in the community is like that. We're not even giving other people a chance. You know, they automatically make that assumption. You're absolutely right.
I'm so sorry. I got to bounce. I always love the show. I'm sorry. I only had to say that one statement. But hey, Smitty and Mr. Best in the World, God bless you guys. I'll see you.
Take care.
Later, man. Peace and love. Mr. Payne, you went already, right? I think it's on Vic and Von Eric.
Yeah, I went already. I went already.
Vic and Von Eric, what's good? Salute. What's going on, my brothers? Vic, what up, baby?
Yo, peace. What's good? Yo, Von, if you wanted to go, you go ahead, brother.
No, you was up here first. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all good. Peace to the panel, Smitty, Grace, R. Payne, Mr. Best, Ron. Y'all know what it is. I just wanted to tap in on the subject. Y'all was talking about respect, I believe, the clip before this one. And I feel like this is where the respect that you can't get from fear comes in. You know, it's hard. You can't buy this respect. This respect gets you the money to buy the protection you need to not walk around in fear. But at the end of the day, what I'm seeing is Gilly is talking about all the big niggas. Why is the big niggas the only niggas with money? I've been telling niggas if the big niggas, if that's what we calling them now, is the guys who we're all dependent on. They had that money for a long time, a lot of them. If they meant to make an effort for the community or at least their fellows, their peers, at least the elite blacks should be doing business with the elite blacks, you would think. But you got to understand, it's a certain type of character type that even gets inside of those arenas. You know what I mean? There's a level of cutthroatness that a lot of those people had to embody. So even though they look the same, they are individualized. They're not looking for community. They're looking to enjoy and prosper in what they feel they've accomplished. Put the people on directly who are inside of their top 5. So at the end of the day, if you reaching out to people as if, oh, well, you black and we got money, so we should be working together. Money trusts consistency. Money trusts a sure thing. Black people haven't, in general, since we just keep speaking in general, have not proven to be consistently successful, as in something that you can say, I'm setting out to do, and I accomplished it. We are not a sure bet. I don't bet on even my niggas for real like that. And them my niggas. I bet on them fucking it up. So I just bet on being there and being available. So why would I trust a complete stranger? So like Gilly's talking about the money that's coming through. Like she said, Grace said, they're actually coming with a bag. So now what we're talking about is people moving out of desperation. It took you all of this time to get your own thing. You bought your own thing. In the minute they gave you an opportunity to sell, you sold. You giving up your masters. You giving up too much. What do you have to negotiate with? We're not even in the position. Look at Mason Cam, and I'm gonna wrap it up with this because I don't want to drag too long. But look at Mason Cam.
Vic, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to verify this person. Just Superior, turn your camera on. Let me give me a thumbs up. Only I can see you. Only I can see you.
I was gonna say I don't know how to work this, bro. I don't know if you can see me.
Okay, thumbs up. Good. You good. You good, bro. You can turn your camera off. You good. Vic, go ahead and rock.
Yeah. So you got Mason Cam. They got a show. Gilbert Arenas, he's sold half of his show off to Underdog. You understand? And it's all about how you set up your structure. If you want to sell the whole thing, that's your business. But doing business with people just because they're in your race, that show you that you ain't had money long enough and you not gonna have it for long. A fool in his money quickly parted. So at the end of the day, I don't blame them brothers, you know what I'm saying, who was talking about it, who didn't make a power move. That means you didn't sell me. The problem is you. The problem ain't me. Diddy said 50 Cent was too hot. He was. Diddy should not have given 50 Cent a contract. He was on fire. He got shot in the face 9 times, was shot in the face and 8 other bullets in his body immediately after that. That was the right move for Diddy. Now, he ended up coming back as a superstar, but who knew that? That was God's plan, but that wasn't no sure bet. So with all that said, the people factor is the biggest factor. And people going to do what they do as individuals. So I judge the people by how you treat me, how much respect you give me. Do you flush the toilet and wash your hands when you leave the restroom? The little things matter to me. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by respect. I gotta respect you as a man. If you cheating on your old lady, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't got no respect for her, what kind of respect you gonna have for me? No, I don't want to do business with you. Gilly is not really respected in this industry like that. That's what's happening. That's all I got.
Man, thank you, bro. Thanks for sharing that. Vaughn, it's on you, bro. So what time you the curator, Vaughn Eric? Vaughn, what up, baby?
Hey, what's up, man? Blessing to everybody. Yeah, that was a good thing.
Blessings.
Victor Free. Like to give props to Brother Payne and O'Shawn, Lola, and Brother Lake. That was what they did. I'm going to piggyback off of what they did, but they came with a strong performance. That was good. One thing about Queen Grace said, she said, as far as, well, she was talking about the black community, the melanated community, but he brung in the white race. He brung it in when he said, as far as he's getting money with the white people. But let's be clear, he didn't say that when he was out on the street. When he was on the street, who he was getting money with? The black people. But since he's on another level, he wanted to bring them in saying, well, he get money with the white people. Yes, it's certain people in the black community does divide. They are divided. But just like Brother Payne said, so is the other race. Just like O'Shawn said and Lake, so is the other race. But Miss Queen Grace, I like when you said that you agreed with Lake on the things that you said as far as, what we do in the black community. Because when you say that, you're doing the same thing that you fighting against. You're being that crab because you're saying black people do not stick together, which history and many places in history is the opposite. Even all the way up to this day. If you're going to say things that you have done in your life and what you've seen, no problem. I can understand that. We can't fight against that. But we can't make a general statement when it comes to our community. Because like you said, other people look at that. They ain't gonna want to do business with us. Then within our race, we want to go against each other. Because what you said has been going on and been said for years, just like O'Shawn said. And we need to stop that. We need to stop saying things that it does not match up. Black people, Latino people, and other people do stick together. History shows that. If it does not, then why is the government and other people on the outside try to divide us if we do not unify? Why do they work so hard to try to divide us? Because we do stick together. Look at your history, read the history, you will see that, how much we stuck together. Why don't you read Sundown Towns when it says that tens of thousands of black communities was destroyed? You know why? Because they was unified. We have to get out of that just putting our people down and stuff like that if it does not add up. He just went on there, he was getting money with Birdman. Birdman and them are black. But since he's on his own podcast, he's just going to credit it to the white people. Come on now, who's supporting you? Who's listening to you? The black people. It is certain people, yes, in the black community that does not work together, that does not unify. Please, let's not make that into a general statement. But I give you much respect, Queen Grace, because you've seen that. And I'm not trying to disrespect you or anything like that, because I know the Latinos, they stick together. They come over here. I've seen it. They do stick together. And there's division in the Latinos. But at the same time, when we say crabs in the bucket, why won't you show and why won't we talk about when we do stick together?
But that's not what the video was about. You guys you're talking about the video was about black people not sticking together.
But I'm saying, no. But okay. The video,
I did a whole show about the importance of unity. Okay. So.
But why did he bring white people into it? He brought it like white people stick together and black people don't. He brought the white people in. Not us. We're just saying white people and any other race are the same. He brought the white people up.
Let me say this. Look, right. My twin is actually saying something extremely valid. Brother Vaughn, absolutely salute to you. And what I'm about to say, so get that for me, please. Thank you.
I got you. Okay.
Thank you. What you're saying, I don't think there's anybody throughout our communities and who share our experiences, which are all very similar, that would disagree with anything you're saying, Brother Vaughn, right? Can y'all mute? Can folks mute, please? Feedback. I don't think there's anybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't think there's anybody that would disagree. Grace is what she's saying is very valid. We hear the passion in what you're saying, but specifically what is being spoken about is us not being unified, us dogging each other, not sticking together. And even though you're very passionate in what you're saying, it's doing exactly what we always do. We keep on either turning a blind eye or ducking the damn conversation altogether. We always got to figure out something else to talk about other than exactly what needs to be spoken about and handled. Stay exactly right there. If you want us to do a show about that, Brother Vaughn, you know how to contact each and every host up on this panel. You put that in the DM, and we'll make sure that we will go ahead and oblige. But right now, this is what we're talking about. We are talking about not being unified. What she is saying is absolutely on point. I just made a post on my IG a few days ago. Some folks up here may be familiar. And it was one specific part in that post where I said, I do believe that the thanks must be replenished. I have no problems. There is nothing holding me back from giving someone else their flowers while they're still here. Okay? Now, when we're talking about the unification of things, that is something very, very real. The brother said in the video, ego. E-G-O. When you have an ego, you edge God out of your life. Thus, it's just you, your pride, and your foolish ways. Right? When it comes to what it is that needs to be addressed, what needs to be addressed is how somehow or another, like, for example, I don't think white folks in their YouTube spaces deal with as much cloud watching as niggas do. Only we will have a show where really it might have been about 3,000 in the building, but the record would only show about maybe 500. Because niggas just refuse to give you your flowers. Just refuse. Like, just cannot put themselves outside of themselves and say, this may not be my necessary cup of tea, but you know what? This is another one of my own trying something. So let's see what we got. I promise you, I'm not talking about myself right now. I'm speaking for every single person who knows exactly what I'm talking about. And it's a very, very real, and it's a poison. It's such a nasty poison. It's worse than the cup that Jones had all of us drink on that island that day. It's worse than that. And that poison is just not being able to give our own their flowers. And so why I'm saying that is to say, we can't even get to the point where we're supporting each other on a business level. That's why I keep on saying, let's stop talking about all this damn empire shit. We need to work on like households and neighborhoods and driveways and, just getting our yard back in order. You niggas are talking about like whole infrastructures. Like, let's
The
just
basics.
let's just bring it on back. Let's just slow down. Thank you, twin. So I mean, not to take up too much time. Steph, salute to you. Thank you so much for pulling up, sis. But yeah, when it comes to a lot of what's being said right now, Gracie is dead ass on point.
Yeah, but I want to do.
If you're gonna be fine, let me finish, brother. I'm landing it. I'm landing it. Thank you. Respect, brother. Respect. If we're gonna be up here tonight, what we need to go ahead and have the ugly, nasty talk truth about is why we tear each other down. Are there those of us out here who uplift and donate? I know that to be a fact because I'm one of them. Anybody, and I mean anybody who knows me on the back end knows I do nothing but support you, encourage you, cheer you on. And it ain't got, and it don't have to have shit to do with me. I just want to see you shine. I just want to see you smile. Anybody who knows me knows I continuously will do something for a person, and all I say in response is just keep on going. Just keep going. It's a very real thing. And there are too many people who know this to be real. The point of why I'm saying that is to say, I know how to come outside of myself and give my people their flowers while they're still here. There's nothing holding me back from saying to myself, you want to know why? Because my light and your light don't have nothing to do with dimming each other. Two lights in the same room won't dim each other. They'll only make the room brighter. Somehow or another, we seem to keep mixing up that math. We keep thinking if there's a lamp in the room and that lamp is you, if another lamp comes in the room, you become darker. No, no, you actually shine brighter because it's now more light in the room. But with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
Vaughn, I want you to rebuttal, Vaughn, but give me 1 second. Let me let these two people go. And
Who's next?
Okay. It's Just Superior, and then it's on White School Podcast. But Vaughn, I definitely want you to give in a death rebuttal, okay? Don't go nowhere.
Wife School, you came up here. What do you have to say, my dear?
Hold on. She's not next, though. She's not next. It's
okay.
Superior, and then it's White School Podcast. Salute the White School Podcast. Good to see you, sister. Go ahead, Just Superior. Go ahead, brother. Thank you for coming up. I know it's your first time up here, but go ahead and share your view.
Hey, what's going on with everybody? Can y'all hear me?
How you doing, bro?
I'm on. How y'all
How you doing, sir?
You sound real good, brother. Sound real good.
I'm on. How y'all feeling?
We good, family. We good. Go on and
Yeah. I be watching. I just don't ever, chime in all the time. And I
Don't
like
waste your
what y'all
clock. Don't
talking
waste your
about
clock. Get into it. Don't waste your time.
because I like these kind of topics, and I gotta say that I gotta agree with Embrace. We can't worry about the other communities because deep down inside, the other communities are not worried about us. You feel me? When white people do their day-to-day business, the only thing they're worried about is our dollar. You feel me? I heard somebody say we can't tear down other Black people, but the truth about our community got to be told. You know what I'm saying? I never got robbed by a white person. You know what I'm saying? We do it to ourselves. Everything that's bad about our community, we do to ourselves. We make the music our kids listen to. We shoot each other. We sell it. Man, I got a homegirl, she's selling stuff online, and I'm not here to tear her business down, but she's buying stuff for the cheap, and she's selling it for like 6 times the price to other Black people that she's advertising to. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just a reality of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And Smitty hit it on the head when he said, if we can't fix it at home, we can't wait for Jay-Z to come fix us, because who's paying Jay-Z? Jay-Z's getting paid by people from the other community. You know what I'm saying? Why are we waiting for Jay-Z to come fix us? We waiting for which one? Who? They getting paid by people from the other community to continue to exploit our community for our dollar. And it got to start at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? We got fentanyl and all kind of drugs ravishing the bottom of our community, but we not really going out and snatching the dads up. The dads out there, ain't nobody snatching the grandpas up. Ain't nobody snatching the aunties up. No one's doing it. Who's really snatch? I mean, let's be for real. So, we can say all the tearing down the community, but like Smitty was right. And if we see it in our own community, other people gonna see it in their community too. They're gonna see it about our community, and its own stereotypes come from somewhere. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So if we don't want to do business with the Black people, what's gonna make Chinese people want to do business with us? What's gonna make, you know what I'm saying? Because they see how we treat our own in our business. If you're not gonna treat the Black people good when they come to your restaurant, if you're gonna overcharge the Black people, what you gonna do to us? You know what I'm saying? You could tear it down online and you could, talk about it, but it's not tearing down when you're speaking the truth. A thief is if you see somebody stealing, you say they stole, then they stole it. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But yeah, man, that's just what it is. Like I said, we're doing it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we're not really like, is there really any help? Because I'm from the streets. Like I'm down. I've been down in the people don't. It's no Black people coming down. Didn't nobody tell me, yo, you need to get your life together. When I was growing up, it was other Black men that was giving me drugs and guns. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no white. I work for some white people that got some money now. You know what I'm saying? And when I need help, I can call them at a drop of a dime and they're gonna come. You know what I'm saying? My community is gonna give me 50 million excuses. You know what I'm saying? When these guys need help from each other, you know how much money they save just helping each other? And it's funny because they don't even like each other. Somebody said that. The white people, they don't even like each other. The guys that I work for, the majority of them don't like each other. But shit, if Rob can save Rick $1,500, $15,000, he's going to do it just because. You know what I'm saying? If they tear each other down too, they do, but they don't do it at the rate that we do it. They don't do it at the rate we do it to each other. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say that, I'm not, trying to be the one, but I just feel like shit. none of the rich people are gonna come save us because it's a mentality thing. You know what I'm saying? When you start going up and sitting at the table with billionaires and things like that, people who's not interested in saving your community in the first place, and those are the people that you decide to fraternize with, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to be in your interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the rappers were never philanthropists. Rappers emulate drug dealers. Drug dealers exploited the community. You can't expect the rappers to want to help the community now. I mean, you know, you can give out turkeys. You can give out turkeys, and you can buy tennis shoes for kids. That's not going to help the community. It's just what it is, you know. But
I would say this though. And salute, thank you so much for tuning into the show. Thank you for joining us. Look, right. I would say more than anything, that is more so what, like when you say, you know, billionaires sit at the table with billionaires. That's all about. See, that's no different than lions laying with lions, bears laying with bears. If you go to Tent Town, you're going to see homeless around homeless.
Yeah.
You go to a drug strip, you're going to see dope fiends and crackheads and everything else around other dope fiends and crackheads. The fact is that when it comes to the billionaire, millionaire tables, the middle class and everything, the fact is, people get in where they fit in. And that's a very real thing. And what a lot of billionaires do is
everything they can do to stay there.
Yeah, because what a lot of billionaires do is they're trying to do something called legacy wealth preservation. All right.
Generational wealth.
Well, not even just generational wealth. They are at the table with those amongst themselves because they don't want anything to emphasize. They don't want to take a chance of some desperate, you know, housewife or something, or some dude that's, in it, just to kind of come off, and everything that's been built for families amongst families and generations amongst generations is now all gone because you made a marriage decision or something like that. That has everything to do with, we used to wonder, like, why only celebrities date only other celebrities? Well, it's the lifestyle. They're going to date what is amongst their own. We do the same thing. Wherever you live, more than likely, you're dating whoever you're dating. If you're with somebody, their lifestyle is right around yours.
Yeah.
And it's just what it is. Because we all click to where, we get in, where we fit in. It's not settling or anything like that. It's just that's exactly where we lie where it comes to the rankings, right? And the classifications of life. And see, that's where a lot of people get real twisted, thinking everything is supposed to just be so equal or even. And I'm saying that's what you're saying, Brother Jet. Not you at all. But just, in particular.
No. See, that's the thing. I know. It's
that's the one thing.
That's the one thing that you gotta have classes, because when I say classes, and I mean like, what's the word? Was it caste system? I don't know if y'all don't in America if they got caste systems like
it's close enough. Close enough.
People middle class, rich class, because if not, it's not going. There's going to be no economy. You know what I'm saying? Because people's not. No one's going to do the work that's needed to be done. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, the billionaires not coming to save us. Them rapper niggas not coming to save us. You feel me? And the problem that's going on with the black community is the black community's problem, and no one else is going to fix it. Everyone is going to. It's about the money. The people that's on the top and the communities that's trying to get ahead of our communities are going to look at our weakness and do their best to exploit it. Look at the border crisis right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jet, check me out, right? This is nobody expects anything different from you because you knew, but this is where you are what they call land the plane. This is where you land the plane.
I got him, Vic. I got him. Salute to Evolution. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. You know what I mean? And I thank you, Vic, for stepping in. You know what I mean? I know you want to lead us. You feel me? You know what I mean? So, look, man, we got to get to my sister up here. You know, Wife School Podcast. Thank you, sis, for being up here. Much love. Then I'm gonna go to Uncle Ferg because the uncle done pulled up in the building. Gotta get to him after that. But Wife School Podcast. Go ahead, family. Rock out.
Good evening, everyone. I'm in total agreement with the video, as Grace said, sticking to that, because we all have people that have money in our circles. So let's stop looking towards these rappers we know ain't coming because they haven't done anything. And these billionaires, they're not doing anything. They're going to do things that benefit them. They're going to get tax write-offs that benefit them. They're going to build real estate property. They're going to invest their money that makes them money. Now, the point is to do what they're doing. What are you doing with your money? He's saying, I'm looking around to the left and to the right of me because I want to do something and nobody don't want to do nothing. That's bad. So if you, like Issa Rae, she said, work with who's around you. Now, if I ask everybody up here for $500, who's going to pull up? It don't matter. It don't matter what it is. But yeah, because of the faith that we have in each other, we don't have it. You know what I'm saying? So if we can't even take care of the small things, like the trust or the coming together, the $5, the $10, it all adds up over time. But it's not about the money. It's about the integrity behind it. It's about the faith that I have in you. It's about the trust that I have in you. And we don't have the trust. The crab in the barrel, the act of pulling down is the distrust that I have in you, in your abilities. Because if we were so smart and all the information that we have and the history that we have to look back on, if we're in the age of information, why aren't we ahead like we should be? And why are we so selfish more than ever before? The people that had less than us, and they were able to get things done. It's a doggone shame.
You know you talking my language. You know you talking my language.
Just keep it real. I'm not here to talk about. I'm just talking about the behavior. It's the behavior that we have to address. And when we do change our behavior, when we do change our mindset and stop the excuses, we have people that were in place, and we've seen it. We had Dr. Claude Anderson that dedicated his whole freaking life to write a book to empower us. Not who cares about them. He acknowledged that there's systems in place. Okay, we need to do this. We need to do that. We need to pool our resources together. There it goes. We got to pool our resources together instead of like, well, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? No, we ain't talking. It'll be for you, but we got to set the foundation first. And that has been our problem. It's attacked us through our family. That's the first place. We don't have the family as a foundation. So if we are not looking for a strong dad, and now mom is on board, and now the kids are on board, you know what I'm saying? Now we're all marching together. Back then they did that with hoses and dogs biting them to be acknowledged as a human, as an American, that I can go to the bathroom, that I can eat here. You know what I'm saying? They did more under oppression in patents and inventions than we're doing now. We just relying on ChatGPT. We've gotten so lazy. And so I understand his passion, and I understand to forget about looking to other people that have the money.
ChatGPT?
Yeah, ChatGPT. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're able to leverage it for yourself and to bring yourself up, to come out of that poor class to now you're a middle class, and now you're leveraging the middle class. Now what works better? Okay, I'm a partner with this dude. It makes sense to partner because now your network is your network. We have all the information, but we got to put it into action and stop the excuses and not lead with our ego thinking that, somebody, let me give you the side eye. Like, no,
I don't want to stop you, sister, but can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, love.
Can I ask you a question?
Vic,
my question.
Vic, hold on 1 second. Hold on. I want you to ask the question, but give me 1 second because I know Vaughn was going to rebuttal. So I'm gonna let Vaughn rebuttal, right? I'm gonna let you ask the question, right? And then I'm gonna get to Uncle Ferg. So Uncle Ferg, you last. I'm gonna drop down the other Uncle Ferg because I guess that's not you. Okay, cool. There
Yeah,
you
I
go.
was about to say thank you for that. Thank you for that.
No problem, no problem. So Vaughn, go ahead, and then Vic, go ahead with your question. And Uncle Ferg, you last.
Okay, as far as the topic is what he said as far as black people, and he said big black people, right? And I'm saying what he said, even into him, does not add up. On the streets, he was getting money from black people. What is he talking about? The person who was sitting next to him went uptown. He was locked down. They was getting money from black people. The people that watch him are black people. The reason why he got his deal, because of black people. What are y'all talking about? And y'all going to say black people? Yes, black people have division. Yes, we know that. But if you're going to say black people in a general statement, let's come up with facts. Let's just not talk out emotions. Come up with facts. If black people don't stick together, or black people, and you talk about outside people, Von Allen tried to buy the Denver Broncos. Why didn't he sell it to him? They said they was. They shortly said they was going to sell it to him and give it to him. But you see, they didn't. Look at BET. Von Allen and Tyler Perry was trying to buy. Why BET pulled out? Because you know why? Because they know if they got BET and they got their stadium and got their football team, black people was going to come in drones. Because not only black people stick together, black people is the one that bring all people together. History shows that. So if we want to talk, let's talk facts. Let's talk history on this. Because if you say as far as what she said, he brought white people into it. Y'all say don't look out as far as, don't look out for the other people on the outside.
He only said that because he couldn't get black people to come together. So now he has to spend his money with white people.
No.
One mic.
He said he's going to get money with white people. Like white people stick together. That's the reason why O'Shawn and Payne was like, wait a minute, hold up. What do you mean you want to get money with white people like white people stick together? They don't. That's
let me say this. Let me say this real quick, Vaughn. Let me just say this real quick. All right, so look, right? On that aspect, if anybody here has ever really had to hustle, if anybody here has ever had to really go out there and make money on your own, I don't care if it's legal or illegal, you will know you get a whole lot of support that ain't your own. I've had more support and shit from freaking Spanish people and all kind of other folks. And all I'm saying is, I get what he's saying. What he is making clear, and that specifically is this. Hey, I'm trying to go ahead and support my own. I want to be somebody that could stand next to one of my own who share my skin tone and features. I want to stand there while they crack that champagne bottle and cut the ribbon. I want to be right there. But you know what? Niggas think that something called scamming is a job now. See, the thing is that niggas want it's just real. Like I said, we're going to talk about the dirty, ugly ass truth. Now, hear me out, though, Vaughn. Hear me out, bro. I'm going to give it to you. Vaughn, one mic.
You do that, bro. You cut someone off and you say, let me.
But I'm the host. My name is on the title. Vaughn's name is not on the title.
Come with facts. Embrace name is on the thing.
Hold on.
Right. But notice that but notice that one of the hosts is speaking. So if Grace is speaking, you all as the guest respectfully stop talking. If Soap start talking, respectfully as if he's a host, don't talk. And same thing with me.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, Vaughn is a part of the family. You know what I'm saying? He's our music curator. That beats we got in the back is his as well. You know what I mean? So he has equal share in this as what we all do. I want him to land his plane because I want to get to Vic's question. Because Uncle Ferg has been patiently waiting. Thank you for your patience, Uncle Ferg. You're a very patient man. I don't know. You got patience.
Hey, hold on, real quick for anybody say anything. Nah, hold on, please. For anybody say anything. So there are 3 names up on this title tonight. And me, you, and Gracie talked about this shit on the back end. You know this. All right.
Yeah.
So don't nobody up here get no equal right to the host. I get it that, you know what I'm saying, Vaughn, you are part of the family. But we are going to respect whose panel this is tonight, because if it was your panel, just like I said to other people, I'm going to come up there and I'm going to respect your shit. Now, respect mine when you in my house.
But wait a minute, who is the...
Hold on, y'all, hold on.
I said what I just said, Brody.
Hold on,
that's it.
Hold on.
Go ahead and rock out. I'll go ahead and tap in when you say what you got to say.
Damn, I'm struggling.
But what I said is law.
Do I finish or not? I'm staying till
I'm back. Hold on, I'm back.
That's why I want to do that with you niggas.
Soon as Sopa's done, Steph, you go ahead.
Hold on, Von Everett, go ahead and land your plane. Hold on, y'all. Von Everett, land your plane, bro. Say what you gotta say. Then I'm gonna get the Vic. I get the Vic's question, and then after that we going to Uncle Ferg. Let's do it, y'all. Come on.
Okay. As far as what he said is bringing, what I keep hearing, what blacks and things that blacks don't do. That's not my point. Yes, black is not is divided in places, but let's not make it a general. That's my point. That's not making it general like all black people or mostly black people. You go to certain things that happen in the black community where black people are divided. He brought up white people. So I don't understand why just because we say something about white people, he said he's going to get money with the white people, and you still haven't answered.
I was trying to make it make sense for you, but you don't want to hear shit.
I'm talking, and he's going to butt in, but then he wants somebody to respect him. Come on, brother.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vaughn.
That reverse shit don't work, bro. Just say what you got to say, dog. That don't work. Don't work.
As well.
Don't work.
I wasn't even finished.
Yes, I didn't cut you off.
You wanted to ask a question. I wasn't even finished.
No, I didn't.
That's why it don't work, bro.
It wasn't him. It was Victor Freed.
Thank
Victor
you.
Freed asked a question.
Thank you.
Sorry, Victor Love. Sorry, Vaughn. But still.
Okay.
So let's let the lady finish what she has to say as gentlemen.
I'm gonna let Brother Ferg go. Go ahead, Brother Ferg.
No, we're not going to let Uncle Ferg go. We're going to let the lady speak as gentlemen. What are you talking about, Brody?
He said,
Stephanie, what do you have to say?
Hold on. Pause. Please, hold on. Vic got a question for Wife School Podcast. Vic asked a question, and the Wife School Podcast go from there.
Yo, the only reason I interrupted the young lady was to give her the floor back by asking her this question, which is, we've proven as a people that we can work together, we can gather resources, and we have the intelligence and the logistics to put it all together using the tools that we have been granted. So that's not our problem. The problem is this, and this is where my question comes from. Who do you, specifically you, trust? Because say, you said, hey, $500 or whatever you said, whatever the number was. Let's say it was 5,000. And everybody up here could get it up. Who do you trust to hold the money? Who would be a smart decision for everyone to put up life-changing money and hand it over blindly to even hold, never mind to spend?
Vic, do you mean on the panel or the black community? Real quick.
Either.
Wow.
We'll say on the panel, our circle, since we talk about people that are next to us. I would trust Mr. Ferg, actually, because he's really knowledgeable. He's in the military, so I would expect him to have some integrity and things like that. But even other than that, you can open up an account and put the money in there.
He's light skinned.
You said no, not because he's light skinned, because I respect his seniority in life. So I know he knows.
Them red niggas do get a lean.
you know, things like that. But that's what I would trust, and I would like that's based on his consistency, his integrity in his own life and what he does. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
I
But if you want to go to
take umbrage with that. I take umbrage with that, but that's okay.
Yeah, just stuff like that.
Therefore, I would never you just disqualified yourself, black woman or not, to spend my money. If that's what you're making my financial decisions on, I don't trust you to make my financial decisions.
I didn't, but didn't you just ask me? I said I gave it over to a man to be over it. So how is
I'm
that?
saying it's not about him being a man or not. It's whether he's qualified to move the money. I'd rather
That's what I
qualified
just said.
female than a
Based on
man.
his integrity and his character, that he's proven that he does that. That's what I just said.
You say as far as like his financial acumen, or just his ability to be a man of integrity?
All of that.
Okay, see, I didn't know he had any specific financial background. So the reason I said it wasn't a gotcha question, but it's a thing that I run into with my efforts to include other people in these grandiose ideas we may have. So if we can't trust Umar, I don't know, maybe he can, he can't.
I'm done with Umar.
Okay, what about BLM? We tried that shit.
Oh yeah,
that's a lot of money them sisters ran off with. And if we supposed to be a $3 billion a year consumer class of people,
that's
bullshit.
We supposed to give it to Gilly?
Can I say something?
I'm not giving them
a Philly nigga that rap?
No, he's just insinuating the people in your group. If I'm looking over at Trey Ferg, if I'm looking over at Grace, if I'm looking over at this thing, we want to start a studio. We want to start a network. Okay, can I look to the people that are around me that are capable to do this thing, to pull it off? He's saying that he can't find that. They're all talk when it comes time to go do the action. That's what he's saying. And sometimes that is factual and actual. I've seen it with my friends. They got way more money than me. Or even if you're trying to help people, like, hey, put people on, like, okay, let's learn about crypto. Oh, I don't learn about crypto. I want to spend my money on that. Oh, let's take this $500 course. Oh, I didn't give no $500 course, but you're quick to buy $500 shoes. You understand? Like, our mindset sometimes is a consumer than the producer. And that's what I think he's trying to say, that we need to snap into that producer mindset. And
hell no, he talking about people with way more money than we got making our $500 decisions.
It starts small. Everything starts small. Amazon was in a garage. All these places had small beginnings. It doesn't have to be this big grandiose thing. That's not our class. That's not our class. We got to deal with our class.
I'm gonna let Brother Ferg or whoever else was going, and then y'all just double back on me for my rebuttal.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Light-skinned brother from another mother.
What's up,
some of that elder wisdom.
Listen. Y'all look as
your red ass.
Guys,
let
me say this. Ladies, y'all look as lovely as ever. Guys, y'all look as ugly as ever. But anyway, I just happen to be light-skinned by nature. Victor, let me just clear something up. Nobody will never know my finances ever. I move how I want to. I'm retired, and it has nothing to do with money. I just heard a lot since I've been in here, man. It's like, okay, I'll tell you this. I need some goons on my side, whatever position y'all put me in. I want some goons on my side that follow orders and can get the job done without making excuses. That's how I move. I don't want nobody complaining. I want to get the job done so we can get home early and watch the game or whatever you're going to do. But as far as on a working together, and I'll say this, and I always say it, we got a lot. Our last 35 years, we destroyed each other. If you sold crack, man, go apologize to Miss Betty, whose daughter you strung out. Go apologize to the little dude's son that you killed or whatever. You just getting out of prison, man. If you want to be righteous, man, just do the right thing, man, so your life can change. If you ain't nowhere where you want to be at age 35, it's your fault. Get your ass off the couch, stop playing video games, Get out. Stop worrying about women who look like you, who grew up in the same house. Clean your house up. Focus on self. Fix up the little wood and stuff that's broken down in your grandmama's house that she left you, and you ain't fixing it up. You wake up, see the same. It's all about personal growth at this point. And at some point, and look, I don't need 1,000. I need $5 from everybody. Give me $5. We're gonna put that shit up, and I need some goons to protect it. And we're gonna figure out, go from neighborhood.
Uncle Bert, did you just start a GoFundMe?
City to city. And that's what we're gonna do. I want the ladies and the men. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna put the money where it's needed. You ain't just getting that shit just to say I need it. You got something innovative. I want all my innovative children, everybody 17 to 21, start inventing shit, write it down. Don't talk about it to too many black folk because they steal shit. Don't tell the white folk. Don't tell them either because they're gonna steal it. So keep it till you're ready to present it. Present it to people that don't know you because they can't judge you. Don't be telling everybody you grew up with all your ideas. Go tell people that don't know you because they can't judge you. Focus on the truth when it comes to yourself. Accept your flaws. We all got big lips, fat ass nostrils, funny looking ears, and all the women got big ass heads anyway. And if your breath stinks, brush your teeth. Well, brothers got funny looking bodies and feet because we should be working out. This is workout time. It's springtime. Every brother under 40 should be able to do 50 push-ups. If you can't, you a little lazy. But I'm not here to pick on nobody because we all are different. That's our greatest creativity. And that's it. We all are different. So right now, if you want to work together, just look at those around you. You got nieces and nephews, you see they slacking. Help them learn how to read so you can learn how to read better. Start reading the information that's out here. Y'all think we're going to be able to fight like this for the next 30 years? You think they're going to make a documentary of niggas fighting over dumb shit? We spend over $3 trillion on buying white man's production. Some of y'all stay in the house all day and ain't sewed a button on your shirt. Ain't painted your walls, ain't did nothing. Man, that's money right there. That's how you build generational wealth for yourself. You don't have to buy it just because it's coming out. You can create it right there in your own overstocked closet that you got. You can unstitch it and stitch it back up. You can learn how to do all of it. It's simple. And teach your young children. The young children are your future. My crack era generation, I don't know what to say about y'all, man. Y'all complain about everybody. Those that are older than you, those that are younger than you, complain about your kids, your mama, your daddy, your grandma. Everybody's fault but yours. You got to do it for yourself. You're a black man, black woman in America. Do that shit for yourself, man. It ain't that hard. Go live a life. Get out of your neighborhoods that you've been staying on the same block. You should start making a block of fame. Just go out there and start putting your concrete fingerprints like we used to do in the neighborhood. Put your shoe prints in there. Ron was here in 2024. Because that's how we living, man. We got to expand on information. That's all. Information is power. It ain't how much money you got. Most of us are broke anyway. You live in an apartment that's broke. I don't care how you look at it. It can be nice and have all the latest shit. Shit's still broke because you don't own the property. Save the properties that y'all got because they're not building as many more houses. That's why you can't find none. And if you notice, they done priced it out of a single black man and black woman's pockets. They done priced that shit out. So they're saying if you ninjas ain't gonna work together, then you ain't gonna get it. Just continue to complain about each other. So if you want better, now's the shift. We got to stop letting other people. We are the people of the sun. We got to live in that shit. Accept that. Ain't no beauty better than our beauty. Ain't no complexion better than our complexion. We got all the whole rainbow. But we live in hell on earth. We waiting to get to heaven and go to heaven, as they say. Why you think white people pray too? Thank you, God, for the cows and the moon and the sun and the vacation spots. We thank you, Lord, please help me get out of physical trouble. Man, you are the walking history. You the walking blessing, man. That's all you gotta do is just take ownership. You 35, man, get that shit together. And if you doing that shit, great. Pass that shit back. Because when you 35, reach back and grab a little kid in your neighborhood or your family. Watch how smart they ass be. You be all on the video talking, that's my son in the NFL. Greatest basketball, soccer, doctor, invented something. Might even help you cure your cancer. And if you're a black man, go to the doctor. Find a good black doctor and go see them and let them help you with your shit that's bothering you. Stop walking around with these pains and stomach problems because you hold it in because your mama lied to you, your daddy lied to you, you're out there mad. Shit that shit out. When you shit it out, forget it. Wipe your ass and keep it moving. That's all I got, man. Appreciate y'all.
Very
I hope I ain't gonna offend nobody.
briefly,
I ain't saying to offend nobody. I offended anybody. I do apologize, but if you're a man, don't worry about your feelings. I'm sorry.
You good. Very briefly, as a matter of fact, just ladies and gentlemen who don't know, I just want to reintroduce Uncle Ferg, and it's very simple. Uncle Ferg, okay, is one of our elders who consists of three very important things, okay? And that is one, all you young brothers need to go take a bath, okay? Second, Jesus somehow or another is our cousin, okay? And third, and last but not least, okay, the only thing on planet Earth that was ever worse than the first deletion by two brothers and/or Hiroshima was the crack era in the 80s. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Uncle Ferg. Uncle Ferg, thank you.
Peace. Hey, Ferg.
Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. Grace, how much time we got? You muted.
You're on mute, sir.
We're already at 2:15. I go to work at 1 a.m. I gotta get that OT. I gotta get that bag.
How much time we got?
It's 12:21. I would like to be off by 12:45 so I can,
All right, 12:45. We out here. Go ahead, Vic.
All right. So I'm gonna say this in short. Brother Ferg, we just talk about people with hot air, this, that, and the third. I'm a soldier before I'm anything else. Since I was legit. You know what I'm saying? I've been on that. Learn to follow before you learn to lead. So if you got the wisdom and the game and the movements and you need soldiers, I got $5 and I got time for a phone call. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak the mission online. You feel me? So
hold on, Vic. That sound like Squeegee Boys. What the? Hold on. That sound like you got a bunch of youngins that pull up to the pumps and. What do you mean $5 for some soldiers? That sound like you got squeegee boys on deck, nigga. That sound like you got the little young niggas that's ready to get their ass at the traffic light. What are we talking about today, Vic?
Hey, you gotta know somebody. You gotta know somebody that knows something about it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at you, Dick. I ain't mad at you.
But I'm gonna pull a Grace real quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here.
All right.
All of that's good, and you was cooking so good. I was not gonna interrupt you. But the reality is, every third show we get a sermon about what Black people need to be doing. So nobody's not aware what Black people need to be doing. What people do need to know is what Black people are currently doing, where Black people are currently winning, and it's a lot of shit that do not get talked about. And this new generation is on their own wave. They can give a fuck what we talking about. They on a whole nother page. So it would behoove us to tune in before we get behind the curve to where we can't catch up, and they got to carry our ass like we got to carry our parents before us because of the decisions they may not have made. So that said, the clip was talking about what we were really talking about was the tropes. You understand what I'm saying? Which is to say, okay, niggas is crabs in the barrel, or niggas don't work together, or the big people, is not concerned with the rest of the community. They are in a community of their own. They're like politicians. We may feel connected to them. They may sell us a product, but in all honesty, they're after their own ends. It's a powerful statement to address it, because you might say something like, niggas don't tip. It's more Black people in jail. There's more black men in jail than in college. Black men don't take care of their kids. These are things that we just believe that is true. And at one point they may have been. At one point, DC might have been the murder capital, but then it moved to Indianapolis, then it moved to New Orleans, then it moved to Florida, then it moved to Atlanta, then it moved. Shit be moving. They move the cheese all the time. And we still be talking about the same shit till it come back around like a broken clock. That's the only time we be right. Standing on the same hill we died on. And I'm saying, if we're actually going to talk about elite celebrities and how they moving their money and what they owe and how they should be moving as if they us, then talk about LeBron James. Talk about how he brought the team with him, how he put the legs to the table because he understood he didn't want to be the only leg on the table holding everybody up. So he empowered those men to the point where they have their own businesses. Now they can do business together and multiply their efforts. Do you have a team around you? Are you building with the people that are in your circle? Uncle Ferg said that shit right. I stopped trying to save the world. I'm saying, hey man, can I clean my own room? Can I save my own family? Fuck saving all the black people. Can I save my own family? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you can't figure out who's gonna hold the money, it's gotta be your money. That's it. Empower the people around you. That's all I got.
Man, salute to that. Thank you, Vic. Man, salute, Brody. Salute. Jet, you know what I'm saying? You've been quiet for a little minute. You got anything from what you've heard so far? Anything you agree with? Anything you might want to have a word to or whatever? And we're going to get to Queen too.
It's on Queen. It's on Queen.
All right, okay. Queen, we're gonna go to you, and then we're gonna go to Brother R. Payne since he pulled up. And Jet, if you do have something to say, let us know. If you just chilling, my nigga, go ahead and chillax, my G.
So what's the question? Because y'all know I don't be,
When Queen is done, I got you. Jet, go ahead and so go ahead and help her out.
Come on, Queen. Queen, hold on. You've been watching the show. Come on.
I don't remember.
Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself.
Hey. Don't use that term on me. It don't work like that.
That's when I send you the link. I send it to you, and now you're doing this. Come on.
Whatever. I just want to say that it's Saturday night. Everybody all right? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I think we just gotta do better. That's it. Like you get your crew that's like-minded and focused, and y'all go from there. And you grab whoever's on the way, and whoever don't want to come, just maybe circle back for them later. But there's a lot of people out there doing big things, and I think so much of it is they don't get the clicks, they don't get the views, they don't get the shares, the trash and the ghetto-ness gets the likes, clicks, and views, and that's the problem. There's a lot of people making crazy big moves in the melanin community, and they don't young and old. I mean, there's some young people out here that's like in middle school making big moves that nobody knows their name. Why? Because it's not click view. It's not, they haven't gone viral. That's all I share. I share about people giving. I share about young kids making moves. You got 10-year-old, or what was it? Last one I saw, it's like a 6-year-old guy, know 8 languages. They just came out. The mom said she had to study these languages to keep up with her 1-year-old. Out of nowhere, she just started speaking these languages. You got 10-year-olds graduating from college. Yep, we don't know about that.
You talking about young black kids, right?
Yes, young black
kids.
Okay. They're out here doing some crazy, amazing things, but we don't talk about it, and that's unfortunate. And I want to do more with that, so I'm working on that. But it is true. We do act like there's one piece of cheese, so we all gonna kill each other to get it, instead of seeing the cheese is big enough for us all to get a piece of it. We do act like that when it comes to jobs. When I go to I just started a new gig, and I think it's like 3 of me in there. You know what's mostly in there? Spanish or white. I'm talking like $400 each, and I see 5 pieces of peppercorn in the mix. 5. Now tell me how that's possible. How that's possible? Because we didn't tell nobody about it. So you know what I did? All my friends who was looking for the same type of work, hey, boom, I refer you. Here's the link. Here's the link. Here's the link. That's all I do. But we don't do that. We think, oh, I can only be the only one. I can't bring my homegirl, my best, because they're going to show me up. They're going to show me, you know.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and that's the problem. And it still
Absolutely.
happens. It happens to this day. I was in a restaurant, right? Getting my gyro, you know, my New York gyro as best as I could on the West Coast, but we ain't gonna go there. And this guy walks in with this woman and a young girl. The owner of the restaurant, I'm standing there, the owner of the restaurant comes out and goes, I guess they knew each other. He was like, yeah, they just got here. I don't know where they got here from, but they weren't speaking English. And he was like, the first thing the owner said was, do you need a job? Do you need a place to live? I got 5 houses. And the other guy said, no, I've already taken care of it. They just got here from wherever they were. And the first thing a man says to this family is, do you need a place to live? Here's the keys. Do you need a car? My cousin owns a car dealership. Are you good? No questions asked. He didn't even ask her name. Her or her husband. That's what I'm talking about. That's how they move. That's not how we move. And I understand, you know, a lot of us don't want to think about it, but, you know, slavery did a doozy on us, and it still is. In our community, even in New York, with all the immigrants coming, you know what they putting them? They putting them in the hood. They robbing, they stealing, and they killing us. That's where they putting them. They ain't putting them in certain neighborhoods, because those neighborhoods in New York said, hell no, don't bring them over here. But you know where they are? They in the hood, giving them luxury apartments, cutting back county workers overtime to make sure they can pay them $1,000 a month for nothing. Come on, they move very swiftly and calculating. We got to get it together. But you know, me and my crew, we moving. We making some big moves in these streets. And whoever want to come with me, come with me. If you don't, oh well. I'll circle back. I may do a little stop by. Whoop, whoop. You want to come? Get on the bus. You know what I mean? But anyway. So that's
just
all
don't play yourself if you get in that car. Don't play yourself if you get in there.
Don't play yourself.
Don't play
if
yourself.
I'm gonna come up and you still slinging bread with mayonnaise sandwiches, because I tried to give you the meat. I tried to give you the meat.
Okay, y'all. We gotta go home. All right. So, you know what I mean? Grace hit the bell. She says time for us to go home. So Grace, go ahead. Bring us home.
Okay, so my final thoughts on this. There was a lot of good conversation, a lot of misinterpretations, but one thing about me, and if anybody knows my channel, I'm always about teaching people and bettering people and becoming better versions of themselves. So everything we talked about tonight, I had a show about. But I don't do well with loud talking, cursing, and trying to prove something or win an argument or the need to be right, because that's not what it's about. It's about having conversations and articulating thoughts and learning from each other. So that's why I shut down, or I won't clap back, because to me it's not worth my energy. Okay, I've done too much counseling and done too much personal growth to go there with anybody, man, female, or anything. That's why you see me here quiet sometimes. So with that being said, I understand what Vaughn said, that we've been united and we've done it. Okay, that's history. But what the fuck is going on right now? What's indicative of our community and our culture right now? And we are lost in the motherfucking sauce. Okay? And I'm here to bring solutions, to bring it on Front Street, and to talk about it and to stop being part of the problem, but part of the solution. And I'm not going to do it with arguments, yelling with people, cursing at them, and trying to win an argument. That's not how I roll. I rock with those who rock with me. If you want to get off my boat, then get the fuck on. Okay? I don't beg nobody. I don't chase nobody. You know what I'm saying? And nobody should either. But we are lacking unity. We are lacking common sense. We are lacking sense of urgency. Because at the end of the day, we are last. Yes, we're doing a lot of great things. We're doing a lot of good things. But we're not doing enough. And like Smitty said, it starts at the home. We got to lay a strong foundation. We got to start with the basics, because all that empire bullshit is just talk. How the hell are you going to put a roof on a house with a weak foundation? We can't look to the billionaires. They don't care about us. We got to care about each other. It takes a village. So with that being said, guys, embrace me. Make sure you guys follow everybody on this channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you support. Thursday nights, 8 o'clock on my YouTube channel. Saturday nights, you'll see me here with my family. And then Tuesday nights, you'll find me with my Black Man Unfiltered family. I love you guys. I'm out. I got to go chill because I got to go.
What the fuck?